Hi guys, I came on to take some screenshots and look who's here in the vessel. Oh, thank you. I'm afraid of starving to death here because this is a vanilla server. I don't have a bowl. Have you got a bowl? Also come where? Where is he? Downstairs. Oh, right. Ah. Oh, there's the cellar. Perfect. My gosh, they've got quartz in the cellar. Oh, that's wonderful. What can I eat? 127. Parsnips are rare. Carrot would be great. Let me take the onions. I'll live off raw onions. We close it with soil. Oh. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, it works.
Yeah, I think the other studio is locked, so you can be in it, but you need to invite people to join you.
Oh, well, we can talk on the general one. You're starving to death.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's not fine.
I've got food on me. Just I was low.
Okay. Well, I spawned in last night and it was quite amazing. I spawned in on a dark night. There was no light at all.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't even sure I was on the Aurora Fury server. It said in this chat, welcome to it, but I wasn't sure. Oh, I'm recording, by the way. So
Okay.
you're being recorded for video. And it was quite extraordinary because I had no clue where to go. I need to sleep. Good night all. Got early training for school. I think I think I need to say that I'm recording.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
It's just so that everyone knows. So they don't say anything too private.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, the people will understand my accent because my English is poor.
Your English is delightful. Is
Okay.
it? Is French your first language?
Yes, I'm from Quebec,
Canada,
Canada.
yeah, yeah. You have to understand that most English people are completely crazy over French accents.
Okay, so I'm basically a feature to boost your views on YouTube now.
Don't make me cough. It's first thing in the morning.
No problem.
I just had breakfast and my second coffee. I don't even function till after the second coffee.
Mhm.
This looks beautiful. It looks
Yeah.
cold, but the winter wonderland look is fantastic. But can you imagine? I got here and I had no food at all, and I don't want to leech off you and
Mm.
Stroam. Poor Stroam, he had no idea until I sent him a message saying that I
Well,
was
he
very
accepted it because
sorry.
the first thing he told me is, look, he even put a sign in front if you come over here to walk on the lake.
I'm sliding like mad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? You don't have to walk
See,
much.
see the sign.
Yeah.
So he added your name.
Oh, he's logged me as being living here.
Yeah, yeah.
I was hoping to go and visit a lot of the builds actually, but this is quite astonishing. I can't believe, I mean, he started with the server, but this build is gorgeous. That's why I was so surprised when I couldn't find food.
Yeah, he already built it that tower and the the first level
Whoa.
of the forge
Yes.
over there. Um,
Fantastic. And I
People,
presume
yeah.
that I can't understand why anybody would live so far north.
Well, we're not that far north of the
Really?
spawn point. We're
No.
600 north of the spawn point.
Yeah, I was just thinking that a couple of thousand south in a desert region where it's warm and sunny was more my sort of thing.
Well, it's definitely a challenge doing it in the harsh winter condition.
I know, and this is what's such fun for me because you know that in my single player world, I have chosen to live in a desert.
Hmm.
This is gorgeous. I
So you
mean, I
you see
just
all those oak trees in the east? These were all planted by us, and the pine trees on the west.
right.
Hmm.
That is a wonderful oak forest. When I was here last night, I don't think they'd grown.
No, they don't grow in the winter. That's what
Ah,
makes it hard. Like
oh
from December to
gosh.
April,
Yeah.
they don't grow at all.
Oh, I was amazed to find you already had bees here.
Well, that's the first thing I did.
Yeah.
I found bee and brought it home,
Yes.
and as you can see, I I put a lot of cattails down, so but they
Yes.
don't grow yet. Just like the trees, they haven't started growing.
Cat. I didn't.
I
Oh, where are the cattails? Over there. Yeah.
The reed, yeah, Cooper's reed,
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
So I put a
Yeah.
bench on the bank of
Yeah.
the this
Yeah.
area.
It looks
Hmm.
wonderful. I mean, you've got a
Yeah.
really good area going here. And
Oh yeah.
I have to say that the horsetail acting as flowers for the bees is inspired. Look at that.
Well, well, actually, Strom wanted me to remove those probably the horse tail because
Yeah.
that's the first flower we had, right? So as we get more Lily of the Valley, the horse tail will go away, and I'll probably put the horse tail underneath the pine trees west.
Oh my goodness, you've got Lily of the Valley. I haven't
Hmm.
seen it. I haven't found it in my world yet. Let me have a quick look.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. I get so excited about flowers. Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? So it's actually grey.
Yeah, it's kind of silver whitish, and
Yeah.
it seems to modify color with the temperature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the leaves are more green in the summer.
Oh, fantastic. Well, now I
Hmm.
know what I'm looking for. I'm at the moment spending a lot of time strolling through wolf infested forests to try
Oh
and
yeah.
find Lily of the Valley. I'm a true plant collector. You know, I'm the sort of guy that, or girl that would just go into all sorts of danger to collect a plant.
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I was inspired by your greenhouse, and I made some in my world as well.
I know.
So we have all the bees here,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's a Strom put a few signs of future location for certain things. If we
Ah,
will do a pig farm island, maybe over
right.
here.
But this is what confused me last night. You're actually living in the middle of a lake.
Yeah, Storm started building there. I never thought about doing that, but it's interesting because you don't need to do the like the terraforming of flattening a surface. You just add on blocks.
Yeah,
So it's interesting, and it has the water element on it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is a beautiful, it's such a wintry look, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and you see your mini map or the map.
I do, yes, and I've got
So
this marked as base one, yes.
the problem on the winter is you don't see anything. It's all white. So
Yes.
all you see is like the topography of the terrain and maybe the lakes, but it's so hard to navigate when you don't have the hint of the colors of on the mini map and your map.
Tell me about it. I, my first video is
Hmm.
going up in about an
Okay.
hour from when I'm
Hmm.
recording this with you, because I popped on to take a screenshot, and I think that that might be my screenshot. I've just got to remember which button to press for a photograph. I think it's F12, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you want a better quality screenshot, you do Control F12. Then it
Ah.
takes a mega screenshot, like much higher resolution.
Oh, right.
Hmm. Yep.
So I think, I don't know, it's quite difficult when you're choosing screenshots because they have to fit on a
Yep.
small screen. I think,
You could modify your field of view to make the screenshot like using a wide lens or um, a more precise thing. If you increase your field of view, you don't want it like a fisheye, but makes more of a panorama, I'm guessing.
yes, it's not the panorama I'm looking for a thumbnail.
Mhm.
I'm looking for something that says vintage story
Ah, I see.
and says this server. Oh, that's nice. Go and stand over there and I'll photograph you as well. And sometimes what you have to do
Mhm.
is to actually, yeah, sometimes you need to be at a higher level to get
Oh yeah.
a better screenshot.
Well, I have a mountain.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Let's try that.
But we have a huge mountain just a little bit south. If you want
Um,
to take eventually a photo, um,
of the whole area.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. It's amazing how much doesn't show up on thumbnails, but yeah, that's a good idea. You have to
Eh,
remember that I play for perhaps an hour, and then I have
okay.
to edit, and then I
Hmm.
have to render, and then I have to upload, and then it processes. So it takes me, for every hour I play, it takes about 2 hours work in the background. And that's why
Wow.
when you do YouTube videos, and you try to do them well,
Yeah.
with thumbnails and stuff like that, that's why it slows down how much time you play. It's a beautiful build, this. And what I'm hoping to do is I need to repay you and Stroam for the food. And I thought I might use this as my, Stroam didn't even know I was coming. It's just first thing he knew was when I apologised for stealing his food. He didn't even know, don't think, when I was coming on the server. So he's been very, very generous to let me stay here. And I'm going to use this, I hope, as my main base. But what I
Yeah,
would
sure.
like to do is, if everyone's agreeable on the server, is I'd like to go and visit their bases. And I've got
Oh, that would be
to,
nice.
I want to do enough work here, whatever you and Stroam want, Aledark, so that I can repay the food. And then I feel that once I've repaid the food and the backpacks and things like that, that I will be able to move on and maybe do some work for somebody else and
Yeah,
video
sure.
their builds, because I know there's people on this server who don't do videos and they might like to give me tours of their builds.
Oh, definitely. There's several bases around the server.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know them all because I just joined Friday, so
Yeah.
that's 4 days ago.
Oh, we're going to have a berry bush tower here, are we?
Oh
Right.
yeah, it might be. We thought of maybe a hanging garden, like uh, like going up in a spiral with those bushes,
Yeah.
and maybe a water column to moisturize them. Well, we don't need the water with the bush, but
Oh,
we'll
it'd be
figure it out
nice.
how to do it. We're
Be,
trying to do
yeah,
things differently.
yeah, that sounds lovely. And Stroam said that he
Mhm.
wants me to design a chicken island.
Yep. He already put a sign. So this will be a Terra Petra farm
Terra
because we,
Preta Farm.
yeah, we just got uh, enough Terra Petra to do this whole thing. Uh,
Oh,
because in the autumn, Storm didn't have any Terra Preta, but we got some through our exploration in the winter.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
and the Chicken Island, actually, this pen will be destroyed, and
Right.
once the Chicken Island is done to your liking, we'll move them uh, through this place.
So
So
he
this is
wants
already,
me to design a chicken island.
yep.
I wish you'd seen my face when I read that. I'm thinking to myself, how on earth do you design a chicken island?
I have no clue. You'll probably need to discuss it with him because he does most of the design. To
Yeah,
be
I can
honest, I'm
see.
more of a exploration kind of guy. I gather stuff like
Yeah, yeah.
and
My problem is that I like to multitask. So where I have chickens, I would want to use them to lure foxes and raccoons, because foxes, raccoons, and wolves will come
yep,
after chickens. And I would
yeah,
like to have a trench around it. So I've already been thinking about how we could
okay,
design it with other traps around it. But he may not want to trap animals. A lot of people like hunting them rather than trapping them. Personally, I like a deep trench where I can sit on top and kill them without any danger to myself.
yeah. I don't mind. I do that on my build as well with the trench.
Yeah,
Uh, ask him, ask him. I think it would be a wise choice because in the winter,
yeah,
um, it's quite hard
yeah,
and very hard. Um, so I don't know how it's. I think a trench will be a good tactic to add to hunting.
yeah. That's what I was thinking, is to have like a base going up, then a trench, and then the
Mhm.
chicken island in the middle.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Yeah,
Um,
and I'm thinking that we need a three wide trench, too deep, and that would cope with wolves and everything else.
do wolves go above two?
No, I was saying three wide, too deep,
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
too deep will hold a wolf, but they can jump two across. So if you want to catch wolves,
Ah,
the trenches have to
yep.
be three wide. But this looks
Okay,
like wolf territory around here to me.
it is, but I killed most of them.
Ah,
Um,
but
not all of them.
they respawn.
They do respawn, but it takes a while.
Ah,
Um, I I haven't gotten. Well, actually, I should go back to where I nearly killed most of them
yeah.
and see if they come back. Um, yeah, because there was many of them south of here,
Oh, right. So
and that was my main hunting spot.
the wolves are to the south. I haven't got my coordinates up here. Where have they gone? What do I press to get the coordinates?
I
Is it
always
is it F6? No. Um,
F6.
is the map,
Yeah.
but my coordinates are not showing up. And I'm stark
Me.
naked. I have no clothes at all. And it looks like you didn't start with any either.
Well, actually, they changed because I had different clothes selected on
Oh,
Friday,
oh,
and suddenly
they changed.
I don't remember because usually I pick a shirt,
Yes.
and I didn't pick one. It seems I don't know where it went.
Well, I started last night and I couldn't get my clothes to work at all.
Hmm.
So basically, I was running around It was pitch black. Honestly, thank goodness you gave me your coordinates. At least I knew where to come for some shelter. That is a
Yeah.
stunning build.
Oh yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, me
And
too.
and it's very compact. Look, everything is
Yeah.
like integrated. Um,
Yeah, that's so not my style of building. That's what's interesting to me because I tend to build with huge spaces. I
oh
mean,
yeah, I mostly go horizontal.
yeah, it causes me no end of problems on lighting because
Oh yeah.
I may have to make so many lanterns, but my goodness. But you've got glass as well.
Yeah. We were lucky to just get some glass from the bits on the ground because
Yeah.
we just got tier 3 bronze this like past few hours, but I
Oh,
haven't
wonderful.
gotten to I actually went and lost all my gear to get that bits, but and I didn't make it back in time because I got lost in a cave,
Oh
and
gosh. I
I
must
went back.
admit, yeah, not being able to keep your inventory. I was,
Oh, that's you have to be really cautious. That's the
yes,
first time I play with that rule.
yeah. Well, I started playing with that rule, and I used to be so afraid of going exploring and dying and stuff, and it made me very limited to
Hmm.
where I was based, and it made everything very boring because I didn't dare go too far from base. But once I changed to you can keep your inventory, fantastic. But on a server where there's so many people, it does stop people from just, going all over the place and taking every single resource.
Oh yeah. Well, that plus the harsh winter conditions, and
Yeah. And
that's definitely
spring is coming. Look,
yeah.
it's actually, guys, it's melting before our eyes. Look at that.
Hmm. Oh
Time to
yeah.
plant. We need more seeds.
Yeah. Well, we got a bunch ready. I just need to redesign is redesign the farm. Yeah. So it's growing back because these got stuck in the late autumn, and they were
Ah,
stuck all winter, and now they start
oh.
to grow.
But look, your turnips have grown,
Uh-huh.
your flax is growing,
Yep.
you've got spelt growing. That's brilliant.
Hmm.
Time to go and hunt a few seeds, I think. Which direction have you
Definitely.
explored from here?
I went uh, like it mostly south
Yeah,
and a little around west and north and east, but mostly south. And I think there's a base at like 1K minus 700,
yeah,
someone I don't know. And there's another base of someone else at 290 and
yeah,
360. But like I know that west there's more, but I'm waiting for the snow to actually go away before going there.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, well, we better get inside. I've got a couple of shots that hopefully I can use as my first thumbnail.
Hmm.
Though the one I'd wanted was there were a whole bunch of candles on the floor. I tell you, I have never ever been more delighted to see anything than when I saw the lights of this house on my first night.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Fantastic. But I can't believe how far you've come because this server's not been going long, has it?
I actually don't know the exact date. I'm guessing the uh end of August,
Yeah.
start of September, so maybe 2 weeks
Yep.
of real time. And yeah, so it has been quite a journey.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Well, thank you very much. I'm now
Mhm.
going to go and see if I can get this thumbnail to work.
All right.
And
So
I know
have a great
it's
day.
my morning and your evening, so sleep well, my
Oh,
friend.
it's my very early mornings, like 3 a.m. here, but
Oh
I'm
my
going to sleep.
gosh.
Yeah, I went. I'm Eastern USA time
Oh,
in
right.
East of Canada, so
Okay. Good night then. Bye bye.
okay. Bye bye. See ya.